All right, what's going on, guys? TTorres back here for another video. As you can tell by the photo and the thumbnail and everything, in today's video we are going to be changing the oil on the Grom. A little bit behind the curve, but we currently have 606 miles on the Grom, so it is time that we do our first oil change. You know, based off of the mods on the bike, the intake, the tune, the exhaust, it's time to change the oil. A lot of people say you should change it right at 600 miles. So for today's video, big shout out to DHM Motoring. We're gonna be using Lucas semi-synthetic motorcycle oil 10W40, as you can see right here. So along with that, he sent us out a firepower oil filter. If you're interested in getting these, I'll have a link down in the description of those. But I decided today, I've had a lot of love and support in the Grom community when it came to my content and etc. on the forums and stuff. So I want to give back to you all, and very simple. I'm going to be providing you a quart of oil and the same oil filter. All you got to do is comment down below oil change, because I'm going to be doing my first oil change. Comment down below first oil change. Make sure you go leave this video a big like, you're subscribed to the channel, follow my Instagram page, and you follow DHM Motoring on Instagram. I'll have everything linked down in the description. Like I said, this is no free of charge to you. I'll ship it out to you. We're gonna do 1 quart of oil and 1 oil filter. And yeah, you can watch this video and you can learn how to change your oil. So let's get right in, change this oil. I'm curious to see how this filter and the oil is gonna look, being that it's been rode hard for the last 600 miles. So let's get straight into it. All right, first things first, what you're going to do is you're going to take a 12mm socket and you want to bust this nut loose right here where my finger is. I already loosened it off camera, so here we go. Try not to lose the bolt when you pull it out. Boom, so here comes the oil. It only takes 1 quart to fill this this little 125 motor up. And as you can see, the oil looks pretty, it looks all right. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna let that drain out, and the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna come up here, we're gonna remove these 2 bolts here, and then this is where our oil filter is housed at. Okay, off camera, I leaned the bike over to the right and got all the oil down to it. It was just a very small drip. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the screw back in. Okay. Get this bad boy tight. Super simple process. Like I said, it's only a quart of oil. So get that nice and tight. I'm gonna go a little bit past snug. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna focus on these 2 bolts here. So let's go ahead and do that now. Not really sure how much oil is gonna come out of here, but for this, you're gonna need a 8mm socket. Now loosen these off camera, so don't worry. Okay. There's one. Let's go ahead and get the other one. Neighbor's dog is barking like crazy. Let's go ahead and pull this. Okay, there's 2. And then this cap cover should come out along with some other oil residuals. Okay, pull this spring out very carefully. Gonna put that over there just like so. I'm gonna reach in here. I'm gonna pull this filter out. I'm probably gonna get a pair of pliers or something here. I can, widen this out and pull this joker out. All right, so what I did next is I just got a pair of needle nose pliers, pinched it on the side, and then boom, the oil filter is gonna come right out. And as you can see, here is the oil filter after 600 or so miles. I don't really know if it looks good or bad, or if some of the clutch is wearing out and the metal was getting in there. So I don't know. So if you're watching this video, let me know if this oil filter looks good or bad. Let's go ahead and put the replacement one in. And whenever you put the new oil filter back in, you want to make sure that this rubber piece gets seated back in the same way. I'll show you that on the new filter as well. All right, so next I'm gonna take the firepower oil filter. This is a very small little guy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of this residual oil off the other one. Go ahead, just lube up the rubber seal as if you would on a regular car. Get some more oil out of here, okay? You wanna make sure that you put this back, like I mentioned, with the rubber side towards the motor, just like so. It's gonna sit in there just like that. And then don't forget, you're gonna have your spring that's also gonna sit in there just like that. Then we're gonna put this cover back on with the 2 bolts. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this tightened off camera, and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, let's go ahead and get this cover piece back on. I'm gonna start one side at a time. I'm gonna put the other side on. We want this cap to go on, you know, as evenly as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn each one of these a couple turns on each side, and then gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna tighten this, tighten it down. Super simple oil change. Probably the most simple oil change I've ever done on any vehicle. So do not be intimidated by this at all. This is super simple. And I'm gonna, once again, gonna get it nice and snug, and then I'm just gonna go like a quarter turn past hand tight. This doesn't really need to be extremely tight. I'm gonna go back, check the bottom bolt, wipe this area down free of oil, and the next thing we're gonna do, ooh, my hands are slick. This right here is where we're gonna fill the motor back in with oil. Okay, that just happened. I'll be sure to wipe that off, and then we're gonna put 1 quart of oil back into the bike. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to mention, off camera, when this filter and this cap was out, I once again leaned the bike over and got whatever leftover residual oil that was left in the bike. So I double checked these bolts and the one on the bottom, and now let's go ahead and get a funnel, and let's go ahead and put our new Lucas Motor Oil 10W40 back into the bike. All right, let's go ahead and fill this bad boy back up. This little bike only takes 1 quart of oil, and this is exactly the oil that they recommend from DHM. We're gonna be using the semi-synthetic 10W40 Lucas, and it's also the same oil that I'll be providing if you win the giveaway. Tilt this thing to the side a little bit. Okay, and then I'll have a link down in the description if you want to buy this this oil and this filter on your own. I'll provide you a nice little Amazon link, and if you were to purchase this oil or the oil filter from the link that I provide down in the description, I do get a small kickback for that. So it's just another way my viewers or subscribers can give back to help me put money back into the channel. So I'm gonna let this drain for a little bit. Well, not drain, but let the rest that's coming out of this bottle, make sure we get every little drop of that 1 quart that needs to go in this bike. All right, that's pretty much the entire quart. Didn't take long. Okay, and we're gonna get bring this funnel back out. Make sure that's good to go. Okay, and then we're going to wipe off the cap because it did fall down. There's some dirt and debris in there. Go ahead and put this bad boy back in there. This joker was tight from the factory. I'm gonna get it tight myself. Okay, wipe everything back down, and just remember your oil filter bolt that's on the bottom is a 12mm, and then the one to take off the actual 2 bolts for the oil filter is a 8mm. And like I said, I went back, made sure everything was tight, and then we're gonna crank the bike up, and then we're gonna check for leaks, but there's not gonna be any. All right, just brought the bike back from a ride. Everything turned out great. There is no oil leaking after the fact. So the products that we used in today's video are super simple. Lucas semi-synthetic motorcycle 10W40, and we use the so I can do this Firepower oil filter, which is super small. It's so crazy to think that this is a little guy See a little bit of shape, maybe a little bit. Anyway, it's so crazy to think that this is the little oil filter that the Grom takes. Let me wipe my hands off. And like I mentioned, the tools that we used, the oil plug, drain plug, 12 millimeter. Where the oil filter is, you're gonna use an 8 millimeter. And then I used a pair of needle nose pliers. Super duper simple. So if you are interested in winning a free oil change for your Honda Grom, like I said, you guys have showed me a lot of support with my videos and on the forums and my post. I will send you out a free bottle, 1 quart of the Lucas oil that I use and 1 of the Firepower oil filters that I use in today's video. All you gotta do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave this video a like, comment down below, oil change, and you follow me on Instagram. I'll have a link down to that in the description, and you also follow DHM Motoring. And once again, DHM Motoring, thank you so much for providing the oil and the filter for today's video. And just a little something extra I wanted to give back to the community, and I'll be out of my own pocket buying a quart of oil and a filter. Good luck to everybody that enters. And yeah, we still have a few more things. My bar end mirrors just came in. I still got to do the BL6 turn signals for the rear and the fender eliminator. I'm waiting on the wiring harness plug and play adapters to keep these running lights on at all times. And yeah, I can't wait to do this fender eliminator. That should be super simple. I'm going to do that this weekend. We also have the LED license plate light for that as well. Let me open up this box and I'll show you the bar end mirrors that I got. All right, here you go. Here are the bar end mirrors that are for the 7/8 style. Wouldn't be careful, I still got oil on my hands. So as you can see right here, this is the kind of bar end mirrors that we're gonna get. I'm obviously going to adjust this a different way. It's probably gonna be more something like that. But if you're interested in getting these similar mirrors, I'll have a link down in the description. I got these off Amazon for, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks. We're also gonna be doing an install video on that. But anyways, that's all the time that we have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers and the followers on Instagram. And like I said, I just want to do something extra to you all. You know, I'm a part of the 2022 Honda Grom Performance page on Facebook. And yeah, a lot of you guys, this is also your first Grom like me. So I want to give back to teaching you all how to change your oil and provide your first free oil change. You guys know what to do to get entered to win. I'll be announcing the winner in exactly 7 days from today. I don't know. I'm either going to do it on Instagram, my Instagram page, or my YouTube channel. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that. I will keep you guys posted and we'll let you all know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're stopping to the channel for the first time, please leave this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. God, that's a lot. Turn on your post notifications, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.